Now, there are a few things you want to have in place before you start reaching out to businesses. Once you reach out to them, once you send that first message, they will most likely search you. They're going to do a Google search. They're going to look for you online. You're going to want to have a few things in place to establish your credibility and your authority as a copywriter / digital marketer. And a few of those things are completely free, and some of them cost money. The first thing you should definitely have is a LinkedIn profile. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be extensive. They just want to know that you're a real person beyond the email or the social media DM that you send them. They need to know that you exist beyond that. So if you have a LinkedIn profile, that's usually a good step to show them that, this guy, he's real, right? He's a professional. He at least has spent 15 minutes building an online profile. He's not just some kid off the streets who decided to send me a message and pretend he's a copywriter. He's apparently committed to this at least 15 minutes worth. So go create a LinkedIn profile. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just put your name, have a nice professional picture of you. I'll talk more about how to present yourself as a professional in the future, but just a nice professional picture. Just say that you're a digital marketing expert or a growth consultant. Come up with a term. Don't just say copywriter. Put that as your job title. Say that you work for yourself. Say that you've been self-employed for the last 9 months. Create a LinkedIn profile, a basic profile. You'll probably also want to have an Instagram profile, a separate one for your business. Again, make it professional. Just have a nice photograph, your name, a link to either your website or your email, and a few simple posts, not of you like shirtless by the pool, but like you being an interesting person, and maybe 1 or 2 posts about digital marketing, growth, or business. And I'll tell you more about how to do that later. But you're gonna want to have an Instagram. You'll also probably want to have a website and a portfolio. Now, a website will cost money. You're gonna have to pay $12 a month or something like that for hosting, for a domain. It's definitely worth it though, right? If you want to demonstrate, hey, I am committed to this path, I am a professional in this path, you would have a website, right? So you're going to want to create one of those. If you don't have one of those, if that's not on the budget, it's not absolutely crucial, but as soon as you can create a website and create something of a presence for yourself there, you're definitely going to want to do it. You are 100% going to want to have a portfolio. When they search for you, they should be able to see a sample of your work. Now, if you don't have a client right now, that's okay. You're going to be able to do spec work. So you'll create some free examples of copy for businesses that you aren't working with, and you can put those on your profile or on your portfolio rather. Now, obviously the best portfolio would be one that's just posted directly on your own personal site. If you don't have a website yet, you're going to want to start building your portfolio out on like a Google Drive folder, right? You have a folder, and then you'll have a bunch of Google Docs inside or PDFs inside with different pieces of copy that you've created. That's something you're going to want to do over time. You don't have to pause and stop and do that all right now, but you're going to want to build out a LinkedIn profile, an Instagram profile at least, and definitely, if you can, a website, and start building out your portfolio. Those are going to help you establish your perceived authority in the space, so that when they Google you or when they start interacting with you, they can think, this guy's a professional. He's actually serious about this. He's not just some kid in his mother's basement. He's actually a real guy who can help me possibly grow my business. So those are things you want to do to establish your presence online.